developments involving the fire at a former church in North Hills.
Fire crews are back on the scene to search for possible human remains and break down what's left of that building. CBS LA's Tina Patel is there live. And Tina, we're already learning more details about this fire this morning.
Yeah, I just had a chance to talk to a fire captain here. He says there's no reports of anybody missing, but next to this building that was an abandoned church, there's an apartment building, and he says people who live there told them that there had been homeless people going in and out of this structure before the fire, and said that's why they're concerned that there might possibly have been someone in there when that fire erupted. Now, because there's so much damage to the building, firefighters can't get in and search everything. Here's what they described they're kind of in the process of doing right now.
What we did out of an abundance of precaution is use our friends at the Sheriff's Department to use their human remains detection canine. And we had that canine search from left to right when you walk in. About 20 feet back, it made a hit, which indicates that they found either bone, tissue, or blood. And that could be a body, or it could just be a blood from a cut hand.
So what firefighters are now going to be doing is, given that heavy equipment, starting to remove some of the debris in the front of the building so that firefighters can go farther back in and see if indeed there might be the remains of somebody there. They say this is going to be a very slow and strategic process. They want to take all the caution that they can use, so they might not get any answers today. They say this could be an operation that takes a couple of days. The other thing that they do want to have a concern about is, because some of that debris fell on equipment here that had to do with the gas company, there's actually still no gas service to the apartment building that's next door. So that's another thing that they're going to be using the heavy equipment to try to move the debris so the gas company can come and restore service for other people in this neighborhood. So again, there's going to be a lot of activity here. Now that it's daybreak, they're hoping to get started in just a little bit. So if you can avoid the area near Parthenia and kind of Sepulveda, that area is going to be kind of a construction zone for at least the next day or so. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Tina, thank you.